So I'm jealous. Jealous that anyone who's getting into audio production nowadays, especially in today's day and age, have so much cool and convenient gear to play with. You see, in a typical audio recording setup with your computer, you need an audio interface, a preamp, if your interface already didn't come with one built in, or obviously if it's trash, a mic, an XLR cable to connect it to the interface, and then a USB or Firewire connection directly connected to your computer to make all of the audio production gear talk to each other. Microphones like this Maono, I think I'm saying that right, I hope so, DM40, you completely eliminate all of this gear in the middle and literally need only the mic and the wireless receiver, which is connected, and you basically can start recording wirelessly just like this, which is extremely convenient. What's even more crazy is that this mic is ready to go as soon as you take it right out of the box because it has its own removable desktop stand, it comes with a shock mount, this built-in pop filter, and it even has its own built-in microphone preamp. So you could basically just control the mic gain directly by turning on the front knob. You can also monitor the audio directly from the mic by connecting headphones right into the bottom of the microphone. There's even a noise reduction button on the back of the mic, and there's a mute button directly on top as well, with the indicators on the front to let you know when they've been turned on. Basically, this mic already has the features of an audio interface built directly into it, saving you shelf space, desk space, and additional gear to purchase. This mic can even be connected via USB-C, but what's crazy is that it's working wirelessly, so why bother? Simply connect the USB-C dongle directly into your computer and you're basically able to record wirelessly. You can even convert the dongle into USB Type A if your device doesn't have enough USB-C ports, which is extremely convenient as well. Obviously, to make this all work, the mic has a built-in battery which can be charged via USB-C as well, and Maono claims it can go anywhere from 40 to 75 hours depending on if you leave the RGB lights to cycle on and on. Oh, and did I mention this mic also has RGB lights built into it that can be toggled using the power button as well. It's a nice little feature for those of you who want to show off. Now, the audio files that come directly out of this mic and this preamp are 24-bit and 48 kilohertz, meaning it's CD and streaming ready. You can even monitor the microphone using the Maono Link software for your desktop that comes with a bunch of settings. Do know, however, that you'll have to register an account with them to fully use this software and all of its built-in features. This is how I recommend you personally monitor this microphone, as it's pretty easy to use and the software is very easy to navigate. Basically, you can do everything I mentioned with the physical dials via software, from adjusting your gains, your microphone volume, your noise cancellation levels, the EQ on the mic, the RGB lighting patterns, and there's even an AI voice changer option. I couldn't get this to work even after following the instructions on their card, so yeah, to me, this is a fail, but I don't really see myself using this feature as I think it's just a gimmick, and it's also very odd that you have to pay for AI profiles to sound like Mr. Sponge or Tifa? With this mic and all of its features, you're basically eliminating a typical audio production setup and simplifying it down to just the mic, the USB-C cable, or the wireless dongle, and headphones for live monitoring. Though there's a lot to like about this microphone, especially for the price, the value, and its sheer convenience, there are a few things that I personally am not a fan of. First off is the build quality, because it seems like some cutbacks were definitely made from a material perspective. 90% of this microphone seems like it's made of plastic and very thin metal, so do not expect it to survive some heavy wear and tear or usage if you plan on traveling or you tend to mishandle your gear or somebody drops it. I also don't like the mic and the headphone gain dial, as it has an infinite roll, meaning you have no idea when it's all the way down to mute or even all the way up to max. So make sure you monitor your feedback to ensure you're actually being recorded and not clipping. Just checking. Now, most designs have hard stops and hard starts, so I think they could have simply just added this into the dial without very much effort. Another downside to this mic is that it has no XLR or line connections, meaning if you plan on connecting it to any type of external audio interface or preamp that uses any of those connections, you're out of luck. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would I ever need to do that? Well, sometimes the sound coming out of the mic's capsule, which is what picks up your voice, or the sound you make in front of the mic, is getting bland or you've outgrown it. Basically, being able to connect it to another audio interface or even another preamp allows you to spice it up a little and get new audio characteristics from your recordings through your microphone. Without these type of connections, you're basically stuck with the mic and the preamp as is without any room to grow, unless you just keep messing with the EQ or you plan on buying some of those gimmicky AI profiles that just didn't work for me. But that's just me. You might use it. That's just me. Now, the sound quality personally isn't that bad. but it's not outstanding either. But that's to be expected from a microphone at this price point. Now, with all of that being said, do I still recommend this microphone? Sure. I think if you're a casual recorder and you want an easy to use setup, then this works great. The software again is very easy to use. The mic has a lot of built-in features. It comes with everything you need to hit the ground running, and you basically won't have to break open the piggy bank. However, if you do want to future-proof your recording setup, I recommend getting something a bit more versatile that has more of a metal and solid build, an XLR connection. From a general use case, this mic is more than sufficient if you're a recording hobbyist, if you're a casual gamer, a casual streamer, podcaster, someone who doesn't really care too much about future-proofing and you just want easiness. For those of you who are looking to grow, get something that'll allow you to customize, add, remove, and adjust as you gain more experience with audio production and audio recording. With all of that being said, if you did make it this far, thank you so much for watching, as you could have been listening to anything else, but you stuck it out all the way with me to the end, and the links are down below if you're interested in purchasing this mic. Until next time, it's been fun. It's time to get back to work. I'm out. Peace, y'all.